Shobek.
Bro, I thought you had that dog in you, bro.
Yo, it's actually, dude, I want to talk about it because it's actually worse than I thought it was going to be with supplies. Not necessarily, like, the skilling doesn't bother me, like get 93 crafting, blow 63,000 sand. I know that once that's done, I don't have to do it anymore because I have the necklace. Like that's not what bothers me. What bothers me is like there's something past that, which is the supply wall. And you run out of runes, you run out of pots, you run out of arrows to farm bosses that you want to go and farm. So instead of being able to like go and kill them and farm them, you have to go and like farm other bosses that you've already done to get arrows so that you can go and farm the bosses.
You gotta play the game.
Yeah.
You gotta play the game. You can't just unilateral, directional, straight line. I kill this boss, he's now removed from the game. I never need to visit him again. On to the next one, full completion.
Exactly. Well,
I think that's the problem you're running into. I don't think that's how the game works with Iron Man.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. And that's why I'm saying I don't know if I like the game Iron Man. I just don't know if my mom took enough Tylenol.
Yeah, see, my mom did, so I fucking locked out real quick. But I mean, listen, bro, you made the video, bro, and you said I wouldn't recommend. I mean, you literally said verbatim farming my ass. I wouldn't recommend anyone other than Joker and I. None of these motherfuckers can handle Iron Man. And then 2 days later, my boy's trying to figure out if he's trying to de-iron.
No, I didn't say that.
Stand by your word.
Dude, if you can find a clip of me saying that, I will give you 5 subs right now.
In the video, you were like, I wouldn't recommend any of the streamers.
No, I said I would not have recommended anyone except for Joker to play Iron Man.
I thought it was a little bit more inclusive.
No, I remember what I said. You don't. That's what's happening right now.
Oh, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what's happening is you're at a crossroad, brother.
Well, I am at that crossroad, Shobek. And I think it's good that I consult people that have knowledge. And so I've reached out to several GMs, and they've expressed that the same concern that I have with Iron Man. And that's the reason that No Monkey died on his Iron Man, is because he went to Coliseum to farm dragon arrows so that he could go do other content that he was wanting to do, and he ended up dying. So like if he didn't have that dragon arrow drought, he wouldn't have died, because he wouldn't have been doing that.
That was the same feeling with me and CG and Bofa. I think you're gonna be friend to friend. I don't think de-ironing is good for your sanity. I think de-ironing is good. If you de-iron, I'm telling you right now, the RuneScape will never see. They will never let it go. I don't think you want that type of shit every single day when you stream. I wouldn't want that for you. What I had to go through already the past couple of days was already Grimu. I think what you should do is probably suffer through it, because if you de-iron, it's just going to be so much shit in your chat, bro.
Yeah.
I'm worried for that. I'm worried for if you de-iron because you want to like play the game how you want, but now there's like this element that you're streaming and influence and just being able to like not control the chat and like people coming in and saying whatever. I wouldn't want that for you, because then that might throw you off your rocker and like your kind of, you know, content and the vibe and stuff. If you think you can, you know, take it, lean in and just queso it and troll it and double down and whatnot, which I think you're a very clever guy. You possibly can, but that's the one thing I'd bring up is just the only thing that actually matters is the repercussion of the chat energy.
Yeah.
I think that's all I can think of, because I honestly at this point I like the idea of de-ironing. I was thinking about de-ironing and pulling up the TOA and you know, having all that stuff and just being able to vibe and do the content and whatnot.
Yeah, I would love to have you come back and do that every now and then and just come raid if you want to just do like a couple hours of RuneScape a week. That would be sick. Yeah,
but I think like ultimately though, it's like one of those, I almost want to say like they'll take it like almost like you're cheating. Like if you de-iron, they're going to just take it like you're cheating in a video game, and it's just going to throw the energy off. And I also think like, it's not about like irons being more than mains. It's about you're this far on the journey, and like it's that journey. Like that's what Iron Man is, right? The Iron Man is you have to do these other things to farm in order to even just do the thing. It's like day one in RuneScape. Oh, I want to do this quest. Well, I have to do A, B, C, and D. The only difference is you're like 2,000 hours in and you're kind of wanting to just go to A to B to A to B, but it's still telling you to do A, B, C, D, E, F to get back to A. So I think that's how Iron Man like reformulates you back into the early game of RuneScape, because it makes you revisit the other content to be able to progress furthermore versus just linear. And I also think if you did linear, not that you would beat the game, but you'd progress way faster, way harder, and you might be at a completion, you might be at a comfortable completion level. Now, who knows? Maybe you make another character or whatnot. I don't know that. That's a different combo. But you might reach the feeling of completion, the feeling that I felt because I wanted to start PvPing. And I felt like I got to the mid game after Bofa, and I was like, okay, I don't know if I want this next chapter. And you might face that by experiencing such a fast progression.
Right.
So that's also like another thing. And again, people are just going to hold you to it, bro. They're just going to hold you always like you just de-ironed, and that will just, they'll never let it go. And no matter how you frame it, how well you speak about it and whatnot, and your intentions behind it and the good content you want to make for the community, I feel like it would be a tough one. Now, I don't know if I'm right or wrong. I'm just simply saying that is what I think will happen. And I don't know. It's a big bet. It's a big bet. Maybe they're okay with it. Maybe they're not.
Yeah, I think you're right. What I've kind of gathered so far is that you can never de-iron. You can only put the iron on a shelf and come back to it later, or just never play it again. Like you can't ever de-iron. That's not an option. You either make another character, or you just stop playing the game. But you can never de-iron. It's not even an option.
Yep.
And that's kind of what I'm gathering from today.
Yeah, I think it's the actual invocation of you de-ironing the account. Because you remember when people like, they'll always be like, when I was talking to Jimmy in the interview, great interview, by the way, I was talking to Jimmy about it. And what we were talking about is like everyone that plays the game is like writing a story. And that is the Iron Man story. Like it's the forbidden fucking fruit or the forbidden jutsu. Like you do not de-iron an Iron Man account.
But what you can do, Shobek, is you can put de-iron in your title. You can get 2,300 viewers, and you could ban all the toxic Iron Men that are not being positively, constructively criticizing your decisions and having, well thought out things to say.
For sure. But the thing is this: A, it's not going to go away. B, people are going to start following you in the game because they now have a desire to be malicious. C, you're going to have the pirate software effect where people are going to now try to just zero you out on anything, make new accounts, and then you're going to have to always just do damage control all day long. You're going to do there. If your mods aren't there, people can make new accounts, blah, 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 blah. And then again, it's going to change the energy constantly, man. Constantly. And you're going to give like an angle. Like now they have an angle on you. And when you give someone an angle like that, it's just, dude, people don't let off, man. And I just don't want that. Like, again, Pirate Software, he just had to ban thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And on top of this, it's not even about you anymore. It's now about me. I had people come into my chat talking about RuneScape while I'm playing Guild Wars about you trying to de-iron. And people are going to go into other people's chat talking shit about you. So then now Joker, Guzu, Savix, they're going to have to do more damage control. And they're going to have to start banning people that maybe were chill in their chat, but this one thing that you did made them uneasy. And now you're forcing their hand to ban that viewer. And now we're shrinking the community in the pool even more. So it's like, maybe just either put it on the shelf, start anew, or yeah, man, I think you've been pretty good at doing some offline grinding. Maybe you can like schedule in the offline grinding, or maybe, I don't know. It's you got to maybe not do something that you necessarily want to do in the moment for the greater good. And I think that is something that everyone shares and is a bond in RuneScape with players. And yeah, very, very long yappy, but there's a lot of like stuff that happens if you do that. And I just don't think it's a good idea. I just don't. That's just me.
You're a good friend, Shobek.
Yeah, that's just me, man. I mean, like, I was on such a small scale. Like, I just stepped away from the game because I wanted a PvP, and I had big blowback, even for me, and then I still deal with it. And I couldn't even imagine if you're in the thick of it, of the fucking game, and you're doing that. It's such a strong angle, and
you didn't like.
I don't want you to change.
You didn't like getting blown back like that.
I typically do, but you know, sometimes I don't want to get blowback like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to have fun and you know, just get some PvP in my bunkai back. So, but yeah, that's my 2 cents, man. I just wanted to jump in though, all memes aside. I know I came in hot. I just wanted to meme because we haven't really spoke too much, and I miss our banter and shit. But same. That's my one thing. That's my one thing. I think you can make the decision. You're a very smart guy, but me coming in and trying to talk, that's the one angle that I'll present to you, and you can make the final decision with what you want to do.
Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate that, man. Like I said, Shobek, yeah. You're a good friend, bro. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, Thank you, bro. You too, man. Yeah.
All
right, bye, RuneScape. Later, everyone.
Peace.